No, that's wrong. Dixie Diamonds 217. Metz, 7:11 p.m. With his left knee touching Pilatrey's left knee and his right knee touching Magdalen's right, Wilmard leaned forward in his chair and offered his left hand to his son and his right to his wife as tears dripped from his eyes while he inhaled and exhaled deeply as he labored to control his emotions. First to recover was Magdalene, who, after squeezing Wilmard's hand, rose from the divan and placed her right arm around her son's shoulders and her left around her husband's, vocalizing softly, "Shh, shh, shh, it's all right, we'll get through this, shh, shh," as one would to calm an infant. Pilatrey squeezed, then released his father's hand as he leaned his head to the left and pressed obliquely against his mother's. "Well," he said softly, "I seldom make a New Year's resolution, but I made one literally less than 2 hours ago, and my resolution was to be less aloof, to be more sociable and open with my feelings, but I did not know how quickly and deeply I would act on my resolve." His self-deprecation, a defense response to his highly uncharacteristic sharing of emotion. "Yes," Wilmard said, patting his wife's hand, nodding and sitting back in his chair. "I have no reluctance to express joy, and far too little reluctance to express anger. But vulnerability is a very different animal. I will make the same resolution, Pila. I will work towards greater vulnerability and to express the emotions I far too frequently tap down. I know I am an old dog, but perhaps with a proper reward system I can learn a new trick. Speaking of, we could work on this together. I know you are very busy, but a weekly phone call could be a start." Yes, it would," Pilatrey said, nodding his head. "And perhaps a monthly visit? While my work is extremely demanding of my time, there is no reason that we cannot chance once a week and meet once a month. Physically, our distance is not so great." "We can alternate between our homes," Wilmard said, "and meet in the city for excursions," Magdalene added. "Including walks around the lakes and in the parks. Go out to dinner from time to time," Pilatrey said. "But not to bars," Wilmard added, his face contorted. "In addition to being more open with my feelings, I will also limit my time spent drinking with my friends. Surely I can find healthier ways to socialize." "We could all go to Mass in the cathedral tomorrow," Magdalene exclaimed. "I could see if your sisters are available." Pilatrey smiled, shook his head, and said, "Some dreams are far more lofty than our others. If you would like, I can spend the night, but I do not wish to return to the church." "Of course you may spend the night, any night," Magdalene said emphatically, before tilting her head, smiling mischievously, and adding, "Perhaps we can go to the cathedral for Easter, no?" Then kissing her son's head before tousling his hair.